Hey students, it's Mr. Guzik. Hey, this is a video for the AB students. Hey, we missed a lot of days this last week with the fires and the winds. We have a very important topic, sketching the derivative and the second derivative. I want to make sure we get this, we don't get lost in calculus land. So let's take a look and make sure we understand it. Yeah, the important questions to ask, and these are in our notes, is when we're sketching the derivative, we want to ask, is the slope, which is the derivative, f prime, positive or negative? Is it a little or a lot, positive or negative? And we remember at zero slopes, we mark a critical number on the x-axis. So let's go to our function here, and let's start to drive our car. And as we drive the car, first we see we have a positive slope, very positive. Then we're coming here, we'll have a zero slope. That's important, that's critical. Let's mark a part right underneath on the x-axis to show that that slope has a value of 0. Then we have a negative slope then flattens out at the bottom there. There's a slope of 0. Let's mark a point right there, right on the x-axis to indicate that that slope is 0. And then after that point, the slopes are all positive. So to graph or to make a graph of the derivative, I need a graph that has positive values up to here. Okay, so that would be coming from the positive side according to the rules of René Descartes. Then it has negative slope, which means negative values since I'm graphing the values of the slope, passing into negative territory. And then everything after this is positive. So there's a graph of the first derivative. Make sure you label it. Now let's do the same thing for the second derivative. I'll just give you a start here, but notice that first the slope, we're going to look at the first derivative and ask ourselves questions about that slope. So we've got negative slopes, negative slopes, negative slopes, negative slopes, and then 0. That 0 seems important. It is important, it's critical. Right there is where the slopes are 0. So I need something that will show negative values, 0 value, which is what we put here, and then positive values. I'll let you finish that one. That should give you a hint on number 51, page 196.